All right, as we get ready to go, Joey Logano is going to restart this race on points. Let's listen on the radio.
Yeah, I go with the top. Because if I'm on the bottom of the 3, I'm totally screwed. I'm not going to win.
Yep, 10-4, man. Just focus on getting a good jump so that he's nowhere near you.
Yeah. Now he's going to be on the high side. Is Kyle going to return the favor from last restart?
If he can keep up on this restart, I'll promise you.
All right, let's reset it. It's Logano on the high side, Kyle Busch underneath. In row 2, Harvick and Brad Keselowski. Stenhouse, Truex Jr. in row 3. Then Gahn and Allgaier, Menard and Edwards round out the top 10. This time by 2 laps remaining. We have not gotten to a green-white checker. These are the last 2 official laps as they come down the front straightaway. Green flag flies. Here we go. Look at Joey trying to stay down low, and Keselowski pushing.
Big push. Big push. Hey, he got moved him just a little bit. If that's going to hurt him.
He's still staying down as low as he can here. Coming out of 2, he's cleared. Harvick's got his hands full with Truex right beside him. Martin, that is.
Well, that was a big push that Brad Keselowski gave to Joey Logano.
This time by, the white flag will be out. Joey Logano and Kyle Busch. Is this going to be like last year? Kyle led the most laps, did not win the race. He's led the most laps today, and he's got about 3 corners to do it.
You can see Logano got a nice run through 1 and 2. Trouble.
Oh, Kligerman has gone into the wall. He was running in the 11th position. 16 of Colin Brown also goes around.
Yeah, they'll let him race back because they're coming to the checkered flag. Kyle Busch trying to get to his bumper.
He can't do it. Here comes Joey Logano. He's going to do it.
Good job, Brian.
Goes all the way down on the apron. He'll cross the line, take the checkered flag ahead of Brad Keselowski. Kyle Busch 3rd, Harvick 4th, Martin Truex Jr. in 5th. Then Stenhouse, Allgaier, Menard, Gahn, and Leffler round out your top 10. For Joey, his 8th win.
About that time. Good job, guys. Awesome. Woo!
His 8th win in his 61st start. And the 2nd win of 2010. And for Joey, he becomes the first driver ever to win from the pole here at Kansas. Now let's go back in real time and take a look at this battle from turn 3 on.
He bonsais down in here. You can see he gets to the bumper just a little bit. That actually cost Kyle 2nd spot there. It's like Kyle maybe had to get out of the throttle coming off the forward.
And Keselowski ducks underneath him to take away the 2nd position. So now the crash. Oh, might have got a little help from the 66 of Wallace.
There's no doubt there was some contact there. You'll have that racing on the last lap.
There's Joey doing the burnouts. His last win was back in Kentucky in June.
Mike Wallace came back to finish 12th after leading late.
A great run for Mike. Josh Wise in 13th. For Joe Gibbs Racing, they've now won the last 3 Nationwide Series races here at Kansas, the only team to have multiple victories. And Joey becomes the first 2-time winner in 10 now races.
Our dual in-race reporters, the Truex brothers, finished 5th and 15th.
Let's check in with Jamie Little.
Wow, what a finish. Brad Keselowski puts it on right there at the very end. Brad, little tap for the 20 there. Take us through that final 2 laps for you.
Well, you know, Joey helped me win a race at Talladega by pushing me, so I owed him one. And I got to know him a little bit. He's a pretty cool guy, so glad I could help him out. But great finish there at the end. Wish we could have been up there and had a shot at winning it, but just didn't quite work out. But we'll keep digging with our discount tire dodge.
You've had a couple of tough weeks, but it's the biggest gap you've had in the points. Brad Keselowski brings it home 2nd today.
Well, Brad, as he said, returned the favor from earlier at Talladega. And Kyle Busch is in 3rd place with Dave Burns.
I know. All right, guys, as radio is finishing up an interview here, we'll try to sneak in with Kyle, who on the day, as we noted earlier, led the most laps. And at the end of the race, unfortunately, finished similar to what we had last year. Kyle, bizarre day for you. Sum it up for us at the end of the day today.
Yeah, just I knew we didn't have a race car going into the day, you know, but we made a valiant effort. You know, Jason and the guys did a good job getting it back. We got so loose there in the middle part of the race, and obviously proved that pretty well by spinning myself out. But we made it back, and you know, had a valiant effort and a good solid points day from the NOS Energy Drink Camry. Just knew we didn't have a winning car going in, but thought we had a shot at it there, and just way too tight on the last couple of restarts. Reminds me a lot of last year.
All right, Kyle finishes third today. Guys?
Kyle last year would have been blistering mad, wouldn't have wanted to talk. This is the maturity that we've talked about, and he just exhibited it right there.
Yeah, we're seeing a different Kyle Busch, no doubt about it, and I think it's going to serve him well in a lot of different ways.
Well, there is your race winner, Joey Logano. I think the wheel just went about 30 feet the wrong direction as he gets the celebration started, Vince.
Well, Joey Logano had to earn this one. He certainly got a big pep talk from his crew chief, Kevin Kidd, prior to that restart. And take us through what's going through your mind there as you had to make that final restart. You had to decide whether the inside or the outside, particularly after you and Kyle had kind of gotten into one another a little bit on the previous restart.
We never touched each other, but you know, that was a tough decision, you know, because I started on the bottom the whole time, and you know, I figured I had to start in the top because everyone was starting up there all day, and I felt like it was the right thing to do. And last time I was put in that situation was California, and I was thinking about it. I got beat that race, so I was like, I need to win this thing, and starting outside, and guys just did a good job today, man. Pit stops were awesome. Kevin Kidd set me up with a good race car, good Sport Clips Toyota, and man, it's just cool to get back here in victory lane after we've been finishing second lately. It's cool to get on a little hot streak right now with both cars right now, so I'm pretty excited about it.
I know you guys are as competitive, even though you're teammates. On that next to the last restart, Kyle thought maybe you ran him up a little bit. Were you concerned that maybe you're going to get the same from him when you started up top on that last restart and you ended up getting help from Keselowski?
Yeah, actually, he helped me out a lot. Well, it's just perfect because I pushed him to a couple of wins, so it's nice for him to push me once. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I was a little nervous about it. You know, when I was on the bottom there, and not the last restart, the one before that, you know, it was Spider yelled clear, so I was like, I got to clear him and come up the racetrack before, you know, before he gets to the outside of me, so he would have had me in 3 and 4. So I was clear at the time, and you know, I left him a little bit of room up there. Just I think his tires got a little dirty up there, but you know, either way, it's a cool win. I'm excited about it, and man, it just feels good to be back here in victory lane.
Yeah, Joey Logano wins for the second time this season in the Nationwide Series.
Well, the celebration on Joey's team is going to go well into the next few hours, although they got to get ready for tomorrow. As I look at the top 10, this race had a little bit of everything, including 4 Nationwide regulars finishing in that top 10.
We saw a lot of guys have really, really good days running up front. Ricky Stenhouse did an outstanding job all day long, brings that car home in 6th spot. Martin Truex coming back in the series, doesn't run a lot, but got a top 5 even after that speeding penalty on pit road.
Yeah, Stenhouse, Allgaier, Brendan Gaughan, Jason Leffler, the 4 Nationwide regulars in the top 10. Let's check in with Dr. Jerry Punch. He's got Kevin Harvick in 4th.
Kevin Harvick, a 4th place finish all day long. Folks were talking about how hard you and your organization had worked to be able to run with the Joe Gibbs cars on the racetrack. Looked like you were pretty close today.
Yeah, I felt like we probably had the best car. We just didn't do a very good job on pit road. Got to thank everybody from Jimmy John's and Chevrolet for everything that they do, and all the guys who work on this car. It's just, you know, it's just a shame that we just let down on pit road today. But they've been doing a good job. I don't know what happened. We'll have to go back and look.
All right, Kevin Harvick, guys.
And Ricky Carmichael, he's the true rookie here. First time ever in a Nationwide car. You were slicing and dicing, said your car was bad, then it was good. Take us through your day. What are your overall impressions of the Nationwide Series?
They got this Monster Energy car working really good at the end, and we ran 11th. We were in 11th with 11 laps to go. And we pit, and they're like, well, you went a lap down. I'm like, okay. And then you're like the tail end. So I'm like, well, how many guys in position? Because I was thinking we were, you know, 11th. Like, well, now you're in 20th because of that. And that's one thing I don't understand about NASCAR. I love NASCAR, but I'm like, everybody, I just busted my butt to get up to the top 10. Now I just lost it, and then by that time we didn't have any, you know, any time to regain those positions. But really happy. I went to the back and then went to the front once we got comfortable and tightened her up for me, and just really happy. I think I proved myself today, and look forward to the next time I can get in this thing.
He proved himself, and he'll be back in Phoenix. Let's go to Dave.
Martin Truex finished 5th today, and you were kind of back and forth today. But for a fun Saturday, did you have enough fun?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Got to thank the Bechtels, everybody out, Pet Care, all the people that let me Diamond Walter Racing let me drive this car this weekend. It was kind of unfortunate circumstances the way we got to run it, but it was a lot of fun. It's nice to get out here and not have any pressure, and not near as much as there is on Sundays. And we had an up and down day, but we had probably a 4th or 5th place car. That's about where we were going to finish, I felt like, anyway. So for a while there, I thought we were really good, and then we got too loose in the middle part of the race, and then at the end we just got too tight. So it's hard to find that balance today, but I had a lot of fun out there, and working with Gricci again and all these guys. They're really, that's really my brother's K&N East team. So this is a big deal for them. This is a good stepping stone for them. I'm glad I could help them out, and overall it was a lot of fun, a great day. Proud to work with those guys.
Remember, we'll see Ryan in the 99, 2 more races, California and Texas. Guys?
You called me Ryan. Okay, David, thank you. And yes, Martin picked up on that. Go ahead. Yeah, bust on him, Martin. Yeah, there we go.